Hello, remarkable readers! Welcome to another episode. Today I'm going to be talking about 3 good books that I really enjoyed reading in 2016.
And me too.
Alright, so the kid is joining me today to talk about 3 good books that I read in 2016.
About me too.
And you too. They're not necessarily books that were published in 2016. That was just the year that I read them. So, number 1, The Fireman by Joe Hill. I love Joe Hill. Not personally, I've never met him. That would be creepy. But I love his books. And he's written some really good stuff like Heart-Shaped Box, Nosferatu. It's really hard to explain this book, but it's kind of about all these people that start spontaneously combusting. And it focuses on a sect of people in particular and how they deal with that. It sounds weird, but it's really good and uplifting. It's hard to make a story about spontaneously combusting uplifting, but he does.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Move.
Oh,
so, my first one is Guinness World Record for 2017. I don't know why, but it's already published and it's at my school. I've read it. Some weird world records, but still pretty awesome as a book.
Number 2. Wait, what was number 2? Stiff by Mary Roach. This was a book about dead people. I know it sounds weird, but it's not necessarily about your Aunt Edna or the emotional connections that we have to the people we lose. It's more about what happens to cadavers after we die. Pleasant stuff, huh? But somehow she manages to make it delightful. It made me realize a few things about myself. Number 1, that I do not want to be embalmed.
When I die, I want to be a dog.
Do you have a number 2 book?
Yeah, I'm going to steal one of yours.
Okay, go for it.
Radioactive Girls. I loved that book. It was just so amazing because, I don't know, but spoiler alert, it's about these girls who work with radioactive paint and they have to paint on these watches. And then years passed, they all got old and like their jaws starting falling out from the radiation. So, yeah, hope you read it, hope you enjoy it. So, time for number 3.
So, he never actually read that book, but he heard me talking about it so many times.
Come on, Mom. Come on.
It's true. It's Radium Girls by Kate Moore, which actually was a very good, solid read and is coming out in the U.S. in 2017. It's really a tragic story. And I was so passionate about it that I told the boys about every part that I was reading. All right, number 3, In a Dark, Dark Wood by Ruth Ware. This was my first book that I read by Ruth Ware. In fact, it might have been her first book that she published. It was so good. I think it hit a lot of best of lists of 2015. It's about a woman who is kind of a recluse but goes against her better judgment to a bachelorette weekend in a cabin in a dark, dark wood. And then from there, craziness ensues. A lot of things just start going real bad, real fast. And so I read Ruth Ware's next book, The Girl in Cabin 10, this year, and it was really good as well. But I would say In a Dark, Dark Wood for the win. So those are my 3 favorite books of 2016. Okay, go for it.
My third that I read this year is Magic Tree House, the Eve of the Emperor Penguin. It's a really good book. I have a soft copy and a hardback, or a paperback and hardback, my bad. And
You have it in both paper and hard?
Yeah.
Dang! So there you have it. So 3 good books I read in 2016 were The Fireman by Joe Hill, Stiff by Mary Roach, and In a Dark, Dark Wood by Ruth Ware. And Max also recommends some good ones as well.
Do you like Stephen King?
Well, a lot.